White flag displayed, folks. Wave these drivers on. 25 laps the distance for the first CorrPAK Merchandising Sprint Car A-Main of the season. "12 rows of beautifully prepared sprint cars ready to come to life. Derek Jonathan, Mitch Brown on the front row. The first A-Main of 2013. Ladies and gentlemen, you came looking for a show? Well, here you go. Let's end 8 months of anticipation as we bring to you our feature presentation.
Boy, somebody laid down a big trail of fluid just before the race started. Everybody pounded down through turn 1 and didn't have a problem, but definitely a trail of fluid down there as Jonathan takes the early lead.
Mikey Krutschka goes right back to the top side. He'll slip into the top 5 as he works by Dave Dykstra. At the front, it's Derek Jonathan leading over Glenn Styres.
Jonathan out front right now. Here comes Chris Steele going to try to challenge Styres.
Jonathan holding down the number 1 spot. Here comes company on the bottom side. Chris Steele, Glenn Styres, the two that battled for the championship last year. Going at it, Styres to the top spot.
Yeah, Styres jumped on the pedal there and took over the lead. Here comes Steele trying to take second away from Jonathan. Mitch Brown making a charge into number 10.
Wow, close call down the back stretch for Jared Zimbardi. He almost made contact with Jamie Collard, but both survived that, and Zimbardi splits by Connor Mahoney and gets by Collard mid-pack.
So Jonathan led the first couple of laps, but now he's going to fall back to the 5th spot as Dykstra takes it to the bottom side as well.
Glenn Styres stretching his lead on the real deal Chris Steele, but lap traffic will become a factor. The first car will be James Evans and then Scott Shirk.
Traffic always decides the outcome of a sprint car race, and Styres takes it to the top side, no issue with the first couple, but as it gets further up through the traffic, there's going to be cars running side by side as the Burbridges are doing right now.
James Evans will pull his car into the infield. He'll be the first to leave the racing surface. Glenn Styres will work by John Burbridge Jr. and set his sights on senior, with Chris Steele second, Mitch Brown in third, Dave Dykstra fourth, and Mikey Krutschka fifth.
Styres had to change his line there to get around the 21 of Burbridge, and now Steele gained some ground because of it. Steele now can see the back end of the 0 car. Steve Goldner with a problem. He takes the 30G off the track.
Mikey Krutschka gets by Dave Dykstra into 4th, and he's not done. Now Dykstra, though, down to the inside, will grab the 4th spot back.
Dykstra looking strong in that 5G. He and Krutschka going at it tooth and nail. As Steele still trying to chase down Glenn Styres. Dane Ida, usually a strong runner, goes a lap down in the 07X.
Man on the move now is the 33K of Kyle Patrick as he slips into the top 5, but Mikey Krutschka fights right back. He'll go back to 5th spot.
Styres opens up a bit of ground now on Steele, but there's clear track between the front 2 cars. Now Styres goes to the outside of Turner, and he will put a lap car back between he and Steele.
As we approach the halfway mark, Glenn Styres is your leader. Trouble's up in corner 4 for Todd Hoddick. He gets back on track, though. Cross flags are out, 13 in, 12 to go. Chris Steele is in second. Third is Mitch Brown, and the battle is for 4th, Dave Dykstra and Kyle Patrick.
Yeah, Dykstra and Patrick have been going at it. Dykstra keeps taking it back every time Patrick tries to take it away. Styres racing through heavier traffic once again. He goes around the outside of Connor Mahoney and sets his sights on Havard Daniels and Todd Hoddick, who are racing side by side.
The pole sitter, Derek Jonathan, slid off the track in corner 3, and now he's going to have to deal problems down at corner 1. Havard Daniels gets into Todd Hoddick, and Hoddick goes around the leader, spins up in the corner. Glenn Styres trying to keep the foot in it, and he does. Red flag. Havard Daniels and Todd Hoddick make contact, and it's Todd Hoddick laying on his side in corner number 1. It's a flame, I believe, under the Havard Daniels machine. Now he is running the... Sorry, is that Krutchka's car down there? We got two Krutchka wings.
Yeah, that's Krutchka's car down here, and he's got the wheel off that one. Safety crew are rolling the 49 of Hoddick over. That's usually a good sign. That 49 car heavily damaged after rolling 3 or 4 times before coming to stop up there at the top of turn number 1. Krutchka in the 0-1.
Single file past the restart cone. Dale Shunna with green flag in hand, and we'll get back on it. Glenn Styres, the leader. We'll keep an eye on that nose wing and the tire pressure on the 0.
Yeah, the left rear definitely does look a little soft on the 0 car, but right now it doesn't seem to be hurting him as he takes off out front. Steele still second. Mitch Brown trying to make his way through traffic.
Chris Steele keeping pace with the Ohsweken Flyer. Here comes Mitch Brown past the lap car of Connor Mahoney, and now he'll try and dispose of Dane Nida.
That left rear is definitely soft on the 0 car, and it caused Styres to get a little bit loose coming out of turn 4 the last time. He's going to have to fight a pretty evil car here to try to get this feature win.
We'll wonder if it will hold together for the Ohsweken Flyer. Chris Steele is right there.
Steele is definitely gaining on the 0 car now, as Styres has problems on the front end with that wing. Not getting much downforce there, plus the left rear did look a little soft. It looks like it has gained a little bit of pressure now as it builds some heat.
Chris Steele gained a 1/10 of a second that lap. Coming down though, there's just 5 laps to go. That will not do it. And he gives that 1/10 of a second back.
Styres in the lead. Second is Steele. Third, Mitch Brown, and he's gaining on the leaders, as is Mikey Krutchka in the 0.
4 more trips around for the Ohsweken Flyer. He goes low on Scott. Shirk washes up the banking. Chris Steele, though, can't gain ground. Mitch Brown and Mikey Krutchka right now trying to close the gap on second place. Chris Steele.
Mikey Krutchka's got some problems on the right side panel of his top wing. Doesn't seem to be affecting him too much right now, but it is coming apart.
Third and fourth split Scott Shirk down the backstretch. Krutchka will grab the 3rd spot. 2 laps to go, meanwhile, at the front for Glenn Styres.
Styres 2 laps to go, and Steele hasn't been able to do anything with him. Krutchka now takes away the 3rd spot from Mitch Brown.
White flag is out. 1 more trip around for the Ohsweken Flyer. The battle is for second as Mitch Brown down the inside of Chris Steele.
Styres working his way through traffic down the backstretch one last time. And through 3 and 4, Styres will come around and take another opening win. Second will be Steele, then it's Mitch Brown, Mikey Krutchka, and Dave Dykstra rounding out the top 5.
So Glenn Styres will capture his 4th career opening night win at Ohsweken Speedway. Glenn Styres your winner. Chris Steele second, Mitch Brown third, Mikey Krutchka fourth, Dave Dykstra will come home in 5th. 6 through 10, Jared Zimbardi, Jim Hoopinen, Travis Cunningham, Jamie Collard, and Keith Dempster. We'll go down to Clot Synthetic Lubricants Canada, victory lane with tonight's winner, Glenn Styres, with his 4th career opening night win here at Ohsweken Speedway.
One more feature still left to go. The HRW Automotive Mini Stocks will be out right after this.
Glenn Styres down in corners 3 and 4, and I think he's got something in mind here. Hopefully he doesn't take up the front row of the mini stock feature here. Donuts for the winner, Glenn Styres. Glenn does its on steering wheel.
Well, while we wait for Glenn to get down to victory lane, we'll jump in here and talk to our second and third place drivers working their way out. How about a hand for second place Chris Steele and third place Mitch Brown tonight? Steeler, you first. Come on in here. We'll get a quick word with you. You know, you and Glenn had a battle to the championship last year. Looks like you're picking up where you started off tonight. Him, yourself, and Mitch Brown had one heck of a run. Talk about your drive chasing the boss.
It's going to be another tight year. I don't know. I just got tired. I was hoping lap traffic would impede him, but I saw his lifter going down on the caution. I was hoping that would impede him, but he was just too quick. You know what I mean? I ran out of steam.
All right, there you have it. Our defending champ Chris Steele pulls across the line in second tonight. He works his way out of the zero car and out to talk to you fans. How about it? 40 pounds lighter and 40 miles an hour fast. Here he is, Glenn Styres, our feature winner tonight.
So Glenn Styres gets another opening night win here at Ohsweken. And there's another trophy for the collection, Glenn. And, you know, you led most of that race, but it was a little hairy out there. Your front wing fell down. It looked like maybe your left rear was going down. That was the car looked like it was a handful at the end.
Yeah, it was really tough when I got into lap traffic. It was just taking, you know, what little air was on that wing would take it right away. So I had to just tip through the corner, and I kind of kept my distance. And I didn't know how close anybody was, so I just did the best I could. And you know, if I seen anybody creeping up on me, I was going to give it a little bit more. But I just did what I had to do.
Well, we were talking during the race. It's we think this is your fourth opening night win. What is it about the beginning of the season that suits you?
You got to remember, I travel south, Florida, East Bay, Vegas. A lot of these guys are, this is their first time racing all season, so I got probably 15 races head start on them. That really makes a big difference. And we have, you know, just have seat time. That's all there is to it.
Well, you've got lots of supporters who helped you get here to the Clot Synthetics victory lane. Who do you want to thank?
You know what, I got to thank Case for the wonderful equipment they give us, CorrPAK Sprints for making this all possible, my brother, his wife, my wife Tina, just everybody, all my crew. You know, Steve works on his car all week, and Miles, my partner, another big part, he helps pay for the whole deal. And without all these guys and all you fans up there, and all the tough competition, I won't be able to do what I do, and thank you all very much for that. I appreciate it.
There he is, Glenn Styres, opening night win and feature win number 17 here at Ohsweken Speedway.
Well, I got Mitch Brown here. Mitch, not a bad run for you tonight. You got to be pretty pleased with third to finish behind Glenn and Steeler. Certainly the class of the field last year, and pretty quick to start the season tonight.
Yeah, it's good to be up there with them too. They put on a good show, and I'm just glad to be up here.
Congratulations, Mitch. How's the track tonight? Looked like you guys had your hands full. Steeler said he was tired. Any off-season glitches for you?
Yeah, I was tired too. That's a handful. Each corner's a little different, and wherever you go, it's cowboy up.
All right, thanks a lot, Mitch Brown. Third place tonight. How about a hand for all our top three in the CorrPAK merchandising sprint cars? We got one more feature to go to close things up for you tonight.
Come on, gang.
Good job. All right. I was worried on these things. Yeah. Yeah, go back. Yeah, take one back right away.
Right here.
Everybody good? Yeah, let's hustle up. We got one feature to go. Okay.